Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And today's video is definitely a little bit different than what I usually focus on. Of course, this is not a political channel. Really, this video isn't going to be about politics either. But I want to address the current state of the world simply because people keep asking me to. And in meditation, it was told to me that the way that I see things needs to be shared. So I'm not gonna lie, what I'm about to say may trigger people. You may not like it. I'm most likely going to leave the comments off just because I don't want this to turn into a political discussion, because it's not what it's about. But other than that, let's get into the video, okay? So how do we stay positive? How do we continue to manifest with the state of the world, okay? And specifically with America, with the new election, with all of the things that have happened since the election and everything. So here is my honest truth, okay? And I'm just gonna set the intention that it helps people, that it prospers people. That's really the intention of why I'm making this video. Because to be honest, you guys, I don't focus on what's going on in the world, the president, celebrities. I don't focus on those things because none of that has anything to do with me. What has to do with me is what I'm thinking. So I'm focused internally rather than externally. But that is honestly a gift that I've had since I was like a kid. I've always been in my own world. And I know for others, it can be harder to do that. So I'm gonna explain a few things, okay? The first thing to start with is that the basis of America is corruption. And this is just facts, you guys. This is not me, hating America or, being against Americans or anything like that. The basis, the foundation, literally, of the country was corruption. The whole country itself was literally stolen from the people who had the country in the first place. They were manipulated and stolen from, okay? Once we got the country, we built the country on the backs of slaves, okay? And I know right now there are people watching this that are triggered and they're like, oh my God. And I'm sorry, but these are facts. Like I said, it's not an opinion. We all learned about this in school. This is how America began. And since then, it has gone along that track, okay? And I promise I'm getting to a point here, all right? So for anyone to really be looking at America or looking at the government for a safe haven, for help, for compassion, you guys, this, like, when Trump was elected, people were, blown away. I can't believe it. Oh my God. Like, I can't believe the country, this and that. But I'm going to be honest, you guys, it's on brand. It's on brand. I feel like Trump being president is a perfect representation of what America has been built on from the beginning. So it's not a shock. All right. And the reason I'm emphasizing that, you guys, is because a lot of people feel like we need a good leader. We need someone, in office that cares about people. Okay. And I don't disagree with that. But what we need is to stop believing that any leader, no matter what side that you're on, is going to change your life for you. In my opinion, okay, this is just my opinion, Obama was one of the kindest presidents. Now, I don't know about politics. I don't know about all, policies. I don't care. Okay? I'm talking about the person that how they represented themselves. Obama was one of the kindest presidents that I saw myself. And even he was berated and talked down to, not just by racist people or Republicans, but even Black people. After Obama got out of office, said that Obama did nothing for us. He didn't help any Black people, okay? So this is the thing, you guys. No president whether they're black, white, woman, man, whatever, left, right, is going to change your life for you. There is no person who is poor and struggling and down and out, and then the president gets elected and now they're rich, okay? It is part of the illusion to keep you feeling powerless, y'all, all right? The belief that there's someone that I can put into office that's going to make my life better, that's not me, is an illusion, okay? That's the number one thing to understand. Now, with everything that has been going on with Trump and everything and all the things that we're hearing about prices and taxes and whatever, again, I don't keep up with it, but all the things that are happening, even the families that are being torn apart, which to me gets my deepest sympathy in the whole thing, okay? But everything that's happening, you guys, is happening to keep you in a state of fear, to keep you in a state of powerlessness, y'all, okay? It's not an accident. There's a reason why the news never reports anything good. There's a reason why you're never going to turn on the news and hear a motivational speech and telling you that you can do it, you can achieve your dreams, okay? Because it behooves and benefits those that are empowered to keep you powerless, to keep you fighting against people and to keep us divided rather than united, right? To keep you in victim mode. There's no amount of victim mode that will change your circumstance. There's no amount of blaming or being angry or upset that will change a circumstance. Even people who marched for rights and fought for rights did it from an empowered place. Did it from empowerment, not victim mode, you guys. All right? Okay. So, the earth and the spiritual community, we've been hearing about the earth is splitting, right? It's splitting into the 3D and the 5D. And the 3D is the world of Caesar. This is the horror show of earth, okay? That has been going on. The 5D is higher consciousness, love, faith, trust, okay? People think that, oh, the world is splitting and that's just what it is. And you kind of land where you land. No, you choose where you land. You choose where you land. You choose, am I still entranced by 3D? Am I still entranced? Am I making my decisions? Am I finding my safety, my identity in what's going on outside of me? Or am I finding it in myself? Okay? When the election happened, I know, I can feel that the consciousness of the planet is rising. So when the election happened and Trump was elected, I was actually a little surprised at first. Because, in my opinion, Trump is openly hateful. This has nothing to do with policies or Republicans or anything like that. Trump represents himself. He doesn't hide. He doesn't pretend. He openly presents himself as a hateful person. And people still voted him into office. Okay? To be honest, you guys, all of the presidencies, just the whole way that it's done has, to me, always been proof that this is a play. This is a charade. This is a game. It can't be real. It can't be serious. But that's just me. So, but when I thought about it though, Trump, all the stuff that's happening is forcing you. It's forcing you to come into your power. It's forcing you to stop delaying or putting your power off into some other person, whether it's the president or a certain group of people or whatever. It's forcing you to stop putting the power, stop looking for someone who's going to save you that's not you. Because Trump has made it very clear, okay? He's not interested in saving anybody, all right? He's not interested in saving anybody. And this is the thing with the world, right? With Earth, is Trump won't be the last challenge that we face, okay? But if I've learned anything about challenges, it's been that they are there as an opportunity for you to grow, all right? Things getting more expensive, right? All of these things that's happening, the economy, whatever, right? You can look at that and lay down, okay? Or you can look at that and stand up. You can look at how expensive things are and how prices are raising and say, see, I give up. I'm going to sit here and be angry until the government grows a heart like the Grinch and decides to care about me and my family and gives us some money. You can do that. Or you can decide, you know what, the price is going up, so I need to get richer. I need to get richer. I need to get more money. However that is for you. Another thing that I believe is that with all the evil that's coming out, the people in the industry, the people, you know, in office, you know, it's showing us that money is evil. Power is evil, right? It's feeding into that lie because it's a point now where wealth is being distributed. It's easier now to get wealthier than it's ever been. Okay? But seeing people that are the wealthiest people and they're corrupt and they're doing unspeakable things is putting people in the idea and furthering the idea of money is the root of all evil. But I said this before and I'll say it again. Money does not make you evil. Money amplifies who you are. Okay? A person like Trump or Elon Musk, if they were busboys at a restaurant, they would be the ones that are stealing servers' tips off the table. Okay? Because that's who they are inside. In the same way that if you took someone who has no money and gave them lots of money, they would most likely help people. So if anything, you guys, us spiritual people, us people that are kind and loving are the people that need to have money. Okay? We're the people that can circulate money and do well for others. Even a lot of us do have compassion for what's happening, you know, for with the people that are in the country that are, you know, getting torn apart from their families, right? And I'm sorry, if you're somebody on my channel that thinks that that's funny in any way, you don't need to be here. If you're someone on the channel that thinks that harm coming to others is funny, or you affirm for harm to come to others, this isn't the channel for you, all right? I value authenticity, love, genuine compassion more than likes and views, you guys. I always will, okay? So that aside. But those of us who see those situations like, what about them, right? Like, it's affecting them, so it's affecting me. You can help people more from an empowered place. You can't help people from a victim mode. You can't help people from crying with them, okay? And I'm not saying not to cry with people or have empathy, right, and compassion. But I'm saying that you feeling some type of way about the government is not going to help those people. You becoming empowered, you becoming someone who can have great influence over the world is what will help people, okay? All right. Okay. That's really all I wanted to say, though, you guys. I feel like there's one thing that I'm forgetting, but I'm just sending this message with all my love, you guys, because I know this is it's a sticky topic. It's a situation that a lot of people don't, you know, especially my take on it, because it's not for, you know, I mean, it is for one side, of course, but it's not the typical, yeah, let's all be angry and it's so unfair. No. The purpose of this channel, you guys, is to influence you all to believe in yourselves, to never give up on yourselves, to never accept defeat, to never lay down or bow down to any man. Who are you trusting in? Who is your faith in? Is your faith in man, or is your faith in God? And I'm sorry, you guys, but if we had a wonderful president who wanted to just help everybody, people wouldn't be coming into their power. And that's the last thing that I wanted to say. There was a near-death experience that I heard, and someone was on, or actually it was a pre-birth experience. But this person was like in the soul plane, and he sees this plant, this soul, right? And souls, of course, they don't have bodies, but the soul was what you would equivalent, like what we would equate to someone who's very fit and in shape. Like the soul looked like a certain radiance about it, something like that. And the soul that saw this other soul was like, whoa, like, how did you get like that? Like, equivalent of us being like, dude, you're ripped. Like, what is your workout routine, right? So he sees that. And the guy says, you know, I went to Earth, right? I went to Earth. And I was a paraplegic. All right. So the other soul had never been to Earth. So he's like, wow, that sounds lit. Like, I'm going to go to Earth. That sounds great. You know, and the other soul is like, you know, it's not as easy as it sounds. Okay. It's not as easy as it sounds. And the point that we come here to incarnate, why do we come here? Why do we allow ourselves to experience the illusion of being separate from God and have an experience on this earth? Why? Because just like when you work out hard and lift weights, and the more that you do that, the tougher the routine, the quicker you get to results. The same thing happens for our development as a soul. Okay? That's why we come here. We come here for the contrast, right? Yes, we are the universe's ghetto, but we come here for that experience, right? To grow more, to learn compassion, right? To learn to love ourselves, choose ourselves, validate ourselves, empower ourselves. All of this is a part of your journey back to God. All of it is a part of your journey back to your God self, your realization of who you really are. And this is kind of, to me, that final boss of, all right, I'm in control of the whole country. What now? What are you going to do about me? I'm not doing anything about anybody except myself. I'm staying focused on what it is that I see for myself. All right. And I know from that point, I'm able to help people much more than from a victim state. So I am intending that this helps you guys. I do have coaching available. I am teaching a money mastery class next month. You guys can email me for details. I have early bird pricing available till the end of the day, but I'm intending this prospers you guys. I'm intending it helps someone. I'm intending it brings you back into your power, y'all. Okay? I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you guys in a video soon.